Day. Let's see. When I started reading the Bible back in that was around the 1980s or so. I started reading the Bible. Well, the late 70s, I started reading it, but I read it a lot in the 80s. Yeah, I had a lot to think about, a lot of time to think. So I used to open the book. I'll just open to whatever page opened up. And a lot of times that book kept opening up to Job. I don't know why it kept opening up to Job, but for some reason, I guess I needed to read about Job. So I'm doing this book the very same way. I'm just going to open the book up to whatever page we open up to. Today we're going to Rwanda, Urundi. Okay. And let's see. Yeah, there's always something topical here. Actually, there's a 2 or 3 I could read here that'd be topical right now. I go with this one here because I had check marked it. In a court of fowls, the cockroach never wins his case. So you may recall I told a story the other day about the cockroach and the fowl and cockroach, and how to this day, if the cockroach knows that the fowl is out there, cockroach stay away because the cockroach knows he's gonna get eaten by the fowl. So yeah, in a court of fowls, the cockroach never wins his case. So that's a message to all of you out there that think life is unfair, you're not being treated right, people ain't doing you the right way, blah, 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 whatever. As long as you keep going back to a court full of folks that have no idea of who you are or where you're coming from, you're always going to have issues. And I'll give you an example real quick. We had to do this training for the school system that I work in here in Ohio. And one of the training modules was on diversity. Well, I noticed they talked about transgendered people, they talked about homosexuals, they talked about women. But when it came to race, somehow that conveniently got left off the table. There were no scenarios about racial discrimination. There were no scenarios. There's no real information about racial discrimination. I'm like, what the heck? What? I thought they were talking about diversity. Yeah, but this word diversity is a code word. So you always have to realize when people are talking in code, we talk in code, other people talk in code too. They talk about this code switching. Yeah, well, guess what? You can be switched up on real quick. So let's see what we got today. I'm going to do something easy. Okay. I'm going to read this one. And this one has to do with what I was just talking about. Again, I hadn't picked anything out today. I was trying to think of something to do today. And I opened the book up. We're still in the African American Book of Values. If you haven't got a copy of this book yet, you can go ahead and order your copy on Amazon. I'm sure you can get one, little or no money. It's a very inexpensive book, but it's a good book, hardback. I got the hardback. I always try to get them used, and I get the library edition because they come with the plastic cover on the outside. Excuse me. So this one is by Sharon Jordan Holly, and it's called African American History Rap, an elementary education from A to Z. I say A, B, C, D, E, F, G, African American history. H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, African American history. Q, R, S, T, U, V, African American history. W, X, Y, and Z. This is a story all about me. A for African American, my true identity. B for Benjamin Banneker, surveyor of Washington, D.C. C for my community, a place that I call home. D, I made just my own. E for education, we use from day to day. F for all the families and the love that they portray. G for all the talents and gifts of those who entertain. H for the writers, Hughes and Hurston, who wrote about the people playing. I for rhythm, blues, and jazz, and all our instruments. J for Jesse Jackson, who ran for president. K for Martin Luther King, we honor with a holiday. L for the cowboy Nat Love, Deadwood Dick, they say. M for Madam C.J. Walker, a black woman millionaire. N for the prophet Nat Turner, a freedom fighter who dared. O for the oppression that we must fight to keep our struggle alive. P for the principles some have held that fill our hearts with pride. Q for the questions that I ask about my history. R for religion, Islam to Christianity. T for Harriet Tubman, conductor on Freedom Station. U for the Underground Railroad, a secret passageway. V for the values that made me strong, from unity to faith I pray. W for Woodson Carter G, a vision he did see when he proclaimed February for Black History. X for the name that Malcolm took because it means unknown. Y for you, to be all you can from the first day you are born. Z for zenith, the highest point is in this universe. You reach it up when you learn an African American history verse. I say A, B, C, D, E, F, G, African American history, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, African American history, Q, R, S, T, U, V, African American history, W, X, Y, and Z. This is a story all about me. This is a story all about me. This is a story all about me. And there we have it in a nutshell. At the end, they put another quote. I'm just going ahead and read that quote as well. There's a lot of talk about self-esteem these days. It seems pretty basic to me. If you want to feel proud of yourself, you've got to do things you can be proud of. Ooh, okay, I like that. That was Osceola. What is his name? Osceola McCory. Osceola McCarty. And you know that Osceola was a Seminole leader, a Black Indian. As some of these other pieces I read said, Zora Neale Hurston was the only Black person she knows that didn't have a Native American grandfather on her mom's side. But everybody else does. I know I got some of me too. What can I say? At any rate, that about wraps us up for today. I'm making this a short, quick one. I said I'm gonna try and keep them down to 10 minutes, and that's what I'm trying to do. But we do need some support. This is really work. It seems like play, but it's actually work, and it does have some benefit. I learned something, you learn something, we all learn something every single day. That keeps us fresh, that keeps us alive, that keeps us in the know. And everything that I pass on to you, I'm hoping that you pass on to somebody else. But in the meanwhile, if you're on YouTube and you're seeing this, I still need you to hit that subscribe button below. If you're on Facebook over there, please go ahead and like it, share it, show that you care by giving us a share. Pass it on to somebody else. Don't just hold it all to yourself. Don't keep all the good stuff just for you. Next week, I am going to come back. I do want to do some stuff about work. I got 2 good pieces that I want to do that kind of go together on Monday and Tuesday. Be looking to do that. So look for us again on Monday. Oh, I didn't mention Saturday and Sunday. Now, Saturday and Sunday, I'm going to take a break. Take a break on Saturday and Sunday. What I'm going to do, I'm still going to post something up. I'm going to try to post it up as a watch party on Saturday and Sunday, but it'll be things I've already recorded, but I'll be online at the same time you are, so we can all look at it together and you can make commentary, so you can let your friends know about that. 12 noon, Saturday, Sunday, you're going to do the watch party. It'll be on Facebook exclusive. It will not be on YouTube, just on Facebook. And then Saturday and Sunday evening, 9 o'clock, I'll still do the story time on Facebook and on YouTube, so you can pick that up and share that. Okay, so I'm just kind of rearranging and organizing and centralizing. Okay, that's a roster principle. And in case some of you think you're not a roster, we consider rosters to be resurrected Africans seeking total Africa. Resurrected Africans seeking total Africa. And where would you find that? Right here. When you see me, you see Africa. When I see you, I see Africa too. All right, y'all. Peace out. See you next time with a brand new rhyme. And I'm waving over here.